Welcome. It is not Friday, but welcome anyways to SUNDER.
It's not?
It's not Friday, guys. No, that's crazy. We are streaming today anyways because we want to get this shit over with. Just kidding.
It was like the only day we're available.
It's the only day we're available. This Friday, we didn't want to wait 2 weeks for it, and by we, I mean Spencer and
Hi, I didn't want to wait 2 weeks for it either.
These guys didn't want to
I
wait.
also highly apologize for the death that your ears probably just witnessed for the first 5 seconds of this.
Why?
I did not realize that the Behringer was horribly clipping until just now.
Sorry, guys. I didn't know that either.
We got some ouch in the chat. Thanks for that.
Sorry, guys. Let me ASMR us back in here.
Hi.
Turn me up. Turn my gain.
Why are you?
You're good.
Hey everybody, welcome back to SUNDER. It is Wednesday, and today we are going to be streaming the epilogue for the game.
We can give them some moose purr.
We can. I want to give him that.
Put it close to his...
There you go. You get some moose in there.
Yeah.
Today we're just going to be going through what happened after the final game last Friday, and the reason we're not playing it on Friday is because we're not available this Friday, and next week you didn't want to wait until next Friday.
We're not available for 3 more Fridays. So
I am. I'm available all Fridays.
This Friday,
If you're wondering where Tyler is, Atlantica died.
why are you here if you don't know what happened in the last episode?
That's why.
Ooh, when is the next campaign?
Next campaign, I can safely say the next campaign, we'll make a bunch of announcements about it, but we're going to say it right now. We'll be starting on the 28th of February. We'll be back on Fridays once again. Fridays at 6 o'clock. Brand new campaign. Brand new characters. Tyler's the dungeon master. I'm playing. It's all of us. We're, what? I'm not playing?
No.
Yeah, I've been incredibly
a horrible
God.
player.
Oh yeah.
I'm playing.
Everybody can see how bad of a player I am.
So, just so you know, Jacob is notorious, and he'll admit it himself, for being
yeah.
a really, really good DM. Probably the best DM in our group.
Well,
But he's not
He's,
a
like,
good player.
debatable.
Sometimes he's really good.
He just has to find his character.
I think I like my character for this game. I'm gonna just set it, and I don't want to say it yet. So you guys get to wait. We're gonna blue ball you until it happens.
My art is finished, and I want to show it to everyone.
Oh my god, my art is finished
So
too.
bad.
I'm
Mine's
fucking
not.
hype.
Mine's not.
But yeah, we're gonna be taking 1, 2, 3 Fridays off. We will still be playing Tesseract on Saturdays, so you guys can have that told you over. And
except
hopefully
for maybe
Tyler and
the
I will
23rd.
get Salt March out on Tuesdays. So
I'm working on a biggest blunder. I remind him every week when you post in the
I just
chat.
wake up, I come out, I'm editing, and then Colton's like, when Salt March going up, and I'm like, I'm working on it. But, no, it's just to be. I'm gonna be super real with you guys right now. Ghost of Salt Marsh. The files, the fact that we have to edit this like 2 to 4 hour game, and then I have to take it and I have to put it on a hard drive, which takes forever. Then I have to take a hard drive, I have to give it to Tyler, and then he has to put it on his computer, which takes forever, and then he has to render it, which takes like 8 hours. That alone is just something we barely ever have time
It
for.
basically means that we have reserved a computer for that use, for that entire
Exactly,
day.
which is why it's so difficult for us to get it out. We have since alleviated this problem by just running the game as a stream, so we don't edit it anymore, and that's gonna hopefully be good for the future. But that's like 8 episodes from where the game is right now.
Way more than 8. That's like probably like close to episode like 20.
No. It's about 8. There's no way it's more
just
than
want
that.
to let everyone know that we're almost done with that game, and it's not.
Yeah, we're getting close. So,
Okay, we got some
God.
donations, just so you
Whoa,
know.
shit.
So let's start with Biggest Blunder, $4.99. A poem by Biggest Blunder. If school isn't cool, then why do you drool? Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh.
Wise words from him. You know.
Cade Cook donated $2, calling for a TPK in the epilogue.
just kill everyone in the epilogue.
And Cal the
Blood for the Blood God.
with $50. The cow has entered the building.
Whoa, cow! God damn, that's a big donation, my boy. Thank you so much, you guys.
Cow,
Appreciate
it hasn't
it.
even been like a week.
Money.
YouTube Gamer Addict. Others are waiting for Saltmarsh. I'm waiting for the Strahd epilogue.
Oh shit!
Dude, I wanted to show that to
I'm waiting for the real Arcane Arcade episode. Subclass podcast. I said the real Arcane Arcade episode. Ghost of Saltmarsh. The real Arcane Arcade episode. The water deep epilogue. Perfection.
I wanted to show someone was like, have you cried on stream before? And I was like, oh yeah, I've ugly cried on stream before. And I was trying to find that because I spoiler, I cry a lot. And I was like,
It's not a
oh,
spoiler.
it hasn't been uploaded yet because we're not
Did you
good.
wait? Did you cry in that game?
Which game was it?
In the
The Strat Epilogue?
the Strat Epilogue.
When? Don't tell me when. That's spoilers.
I wanna
We'll
know,
get that up soon,
but-
guys. It's still in Logan's apartment. That one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Also-
Well,
Tyler
most of
was in
Saltmarsh
the
is still in Logan's
Oh
apartment.
yeah, that's right. Sorry guys, we're really behind.
was in
Pay
the
us more
chat.
money so I can
Couple
hire
days ago.
somebody to do all this shit
That's
for
supposed to
me.
be you and Tyler.
That's yep. Anyways, hi Grace. Do
I'll take that money.
you want to work for me?
No.
Okay.
I'll just take that money.
Yo, my tummy is upset.
Are you stressed out?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
For the epilogue?
Anyways, let's get into the finale.
Stressing.
I guess not the finale, the epilogue
Got
of
me a
Sunder.
backpack.
What?
Biggest blunder even went a step higher.
Oh shit.
$5. I'm still waiting for the new episode of the Fallout New Vegas campaign.
Oh shit! The oldest shit we have that we played like 3 years ago.
And we did a 12-hour game and only uploaded 3 parts of
God
it.
damn.
No? Okay.
Oh man, I would love to play
I'm
a
waiting
Fallout
for Logan
campaign.
to finish the Jack. Why do we still have all of these on the channel?
The Jack and
all?
Daxter thing you played with Colston?
Yeah,
Oh,
his brother, who that's his only time he's ever been on the channel.
yep.
Sometimes I forget about
We're gonna do
Colston.
gaming stuff again in the future.
He posted-
Logan and I really want to
then
do
he
gaming
exists,
stuff.
and I'm like,
we
huh.
need to do like another like
I want
Like
to play.
Smash
I
Brothers
we're
day
gonna
or
play
something.
Jackbox after tonight's game, but I want to play Jackbox on stream so bad.
Yes.
That'd be so much fun.
yeah, because they could join and vote.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do that sometime. We're gonna do more gaming streams, guys. Oh, I also think I want to stream Tomb of Annihilation when we play it. I don't think I want to.
Let's do it.
I don't think I want to record it.
We're gonna potentially have to wait for quite a while before we play it then.
Yes. I did not realize that. Let's just double release Ghost of Saltmarsh episodes. 2 episodes on Tuesdays.
We don't do one.
All right, if you guys want 2 episodes on Tuesdays, double Saltmarsh Tuesdays. Anyways, let's
just
fucking play the epilogue. I'm sorry,
lock you
guys.
guys in-
This
in the
big
house.
Arcane Arcade update is all this is.
Hey, it's the start of every game. You
I know.
Just gotta be used to it at this point.
All right. So last we left off, you guys defeated Zariel, and
And that's it. Epilogue's done.
Yep. Cool.
I drove all this way.
and after Zariel was defeated, her ship was to crash into Goldcrest, and you guys stopped that from happening by bringing it back to the Nine Hells. The immense amount of power that thing conjured up, but could only conjure up enough of a small portal to bring 3 of you back, as you had destroyed the one and only link for anything from the Nine Hells to come back to the material plane.
Don't rub it in.
Really locking off the devils from coming to Sunder for quite a while. There are still ways. Oh my God, guys! There are still ways, but they're very, 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 very difficult.
It was
so
good enough for
It is not
Asmodeus.
impossible, but not Zariel can't just go blip portal and step through it and
It
make
was
her way
good.
in.
It was good enough for Asmodeus to call our job complete.
You did. You broke the contract and everything. Unfortunately, Atlantica did not make it out of Avernus, and we come back into the game briefly after this moment. You guys are still in the airship. Your family has embraced you. All of your friends as well.
Not all of my friends.
And well, actually, we'll say we'll
missing a friend.
go an hour or so later. You guys are in the small villa in Whitecap,
We zoomed.
and
Very fast.
We went
It's
really fast. Damn.
How'd we get there?
the airship was in Whitecap.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
they were done. They finished.
Wow. He's watching.
And you guys are that's cute.
Are you watching
And
me?
you guys are currently inside this villa. Silent. Klaus is here. Klaz and Vincent and Vega and Kyria and sorry, and Levi is here as well. The sun is setting.
Now what?
Not even an hour in. So what now? Do we have to do something?
Klaus, looks up. There's a lot to do.
Yeah.
There's those people trapped in that magic shop.
No, they know. They should know.
What magic
If all the
shop?
devils are gone, they should just be able to leave it.
Magic shop in Whitecap.
Don't worry.
Not Whitecap.
Oh, it's
Goldcrest.
Most of the citizens of Whitecap and the soldiers have gone to helping the people of Goldcrest. Nobody's trapped there anymore.
Take
Fantastic.
that one off the list.
We're going to need to help that city.
A lot.
A whole lot of it's not destroyed. A good portion of it is, but not all of it. Many people still survived. Unfortunately, it's without government. It's without a ruler.
Mm-hmm.
Just a quick glance at Kyria and then at Levi.
I can think of at least 3 reasons why I would never do that.
What about Vega? No,
Vega's just like,
no.
Vega doesn't. Vega's like, no.
Levi kind of looks down. Hang on, looks back up.
Did he have any kids?
Are you sure you don't want it, Kyrian?
King?
Royal line's dead.
Shit.
Completely.
There's not really a royal line anyways. They kind of chose.
We do that a lot.
He stands up. His kind of armor clinks together as he does. I can do it.
You've earned it. Somebody in the family should be doing something good.
I suppose so. I don't really have anything to do after this.
Seems to be that way for a lot of us.
Well, I've got plans.
We'll at least need somebody to rule over Goldcrest who can protect against devils if they ever do return. Or some sort of threat. Why'd you do that? What was that for? What was it? Why'd you do that?
I think.
What were you doing?
You said, like,
I think it's called superstition. My mom was also very superstitious.
hi, Jack. Jack.
Jack, my
Jack.
boy! Oh my lord! I love you.
my son.
My boy, my son!
You just explain.
I only did it twice to preserve the family.
Oh, God. Not this shit again.
Levi looks towards all of you. I'll gather up people and
Oh.
help those
Sorry.
people in Goldcrest. Oh my god, now I'm thinking about Jack. Just imagine getting a message right now. Hello, it is Moose. We have finished our weapons.
What do we do
Oh,
now?
just kidding. What do we do? Where do we take them?
Just chuck him into the water.
No, VG, I definitely don't want that. No.
Nothing. I just looked at something.
True that.
Okay.
Found it.
Okay. You good?
Yeah, I just need to do some stuff. At the
All right. Anyways, Levi looks towards two of you. I should probably go then.
Okay.
Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, I'll be eventually there. There's going to be a lot to fix.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
And he looks over towards Klaus. Klaus, can you? And he just kind of rolls his eyes, stands up, and he walks over towards him, puts his hand on his shoulder. He just disappears. Klaus sits back down.
You can tell it. Never mind.
Yeah, how the fuck did you do that?
Huh?
How'd you do that? How'd you send him, but not yourself? How'd you do that?
You can do it that way.
What spell is it?
Who are you asking?
Klaus.
Klaus?
Like
I
teleport?
have a headache. Just please be quiet. I'm out of spell slots anyway.
Well, we won't be doing any more fighting for a while, so.
Yeah,
You guys want to go drinking?
I can't get drunk. Remember?
You guys are no fun.
I mean, I can go. I just won't get drunk.
Klaus stands up. Oh, I'm Lander. And Lander just stands up and walks over towards him. And they kind of just turn around. They're slowly walking out.
Where are you going?
Turns around.
put your arm back on.
Do you say that?
Yep. Hey, I saved your life. Now we're even.
Lander and I have other things we'd like to do.
Right.
Son,
Hmm?
I suppose you can take care of yourself.
I can. Are you leaving?
I think we've had enough of Sunder.
Can I keep the airship?
No,
Are you kicking us out?
I'm leaving with my airship.
Can I have a small loan for an airship?
I almost think Goldcrest
Alfred.
would just give you
Huh?
an airship.
You just defeated Zariel and
mean,
saved
That's
most
a lot of.
of the planet.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you any of my fucking money.
I'm pretty sure we could just walk into the city and they'd give you an airship.
Okay.
I'm just,
Yeah, probably.
Just thinking.
I mean, it's a weird thing to just give a person, but
I know you've lived your entire life depending on the two of us, but now you need to live on your own.
You're being
Remember-
kicked out!
If I remember clearly, you've spent the past year trying to find me, and now you're just like to the curb.
Or you chose that life for yourself. Are you
Has-
denying it now? Do you not want to?
Curious in
Do
the
you want to
middle
come
of
with
this
us?
and just like really
Do
uncomfortable.
you want to go back to wellness? I didn't think so.
Bad vibes. Let's go. We're getting kicked out. Come on, Vega. Get rid
You're
of
in the you're in the
it's-
villa.
It's,
Oh,
I
thought
think
we were
it's
on
the other way
airship.
around.
No, he's leaving to go on his airship.
Okay. I thought we were on the airship.
No,
That's why I
said
asked
you're
to
in the
keep
villa.
it. Sorry.
I just thought you just wanted an airship.
I do.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Consider this your training complete. Though everything you can learn the rest of in this world will never be over. There's still much you can learn. Much knowledge you can gain.
Like 2
Don't
homer
stop
levels.
looking for it.
And I can just I know how to teleport places, so I can just show up. I'll just be like, hey, I'm here.
Do not just show up. Please tell me before you show up. Do not, ever. Just show up. Vincent,
Okay.
if you just show up, I will put an anti-magic field on the ship.
No,
An
no,
anti-Vincent field. I will put an anti-Vincent field, and Lander goes over and is
only
like, "You're not
child."
going to put an anti-Vincent field." I might. And he turns around and he walks out. Lander runs over to her and he gives you a hug, and he says, "We'll be back."
Anti-mad.
I'm not gonna let him
I'm
do it.
your only son.
Just don't tell the court. Just don't. Just let us know, please. Okay, I love you.
You have a way to contact him whenever you
I
want.
love you. I'm gonna leave. And then he walks out.
Just let them know. He sounded so
Guys, please don't let me play this many dads the next
He
game.
sounded
Biggest
so
blunder,
concerned.
$2. Cast Dance on Klaus. Too late for that one. my
Oh,
friend.
he's gone.
That would have been pretty great though. Mario sacked $50. It's been a good run, gamers.
Dang, it's been a good run, gamers.
You alright?
I think I just got kicked out for like good.
No, I think he understands that you don't need them anymore.
And you know, as
Also, like
Klaus.
an adult.
I kind of just... I think I'm where you were a year ago, apparently, where he was looking for you. I mean, my dad knows where I am.
They
But
have a truck and
They don't.
get
They
on
don't.
him.
They don't necessarily approve. No. I have the necklace now. Remember that Gray said that they were afraid to give it to me because
They want to
then
be
I
able to know where you are
go
because
anywhere.
you're very. Do things.
We lost him. Oh no.
Damn it!
And now we can't find him because we gave him the one thing that makes it impossible
Like
for us to
slam
scry on
cut
him.
to Clara with Gray. Why did you give him one of those? I needed him to be safe. Why would we don't know where he is.
Why does she sound like Toad?
Where's Clara?
That's what she turns
We
into.
gotta go to the Zariel party!
Angry and upset.
She goes from peach to toad.
Olivia's just in Washington, just like,
Guys.
So what do
Do
you
you want me to take you home?
Really? They scratch at anything they can get in that stupid cage.
he tried so hard.
We did try very hard.
If I scratch it, it'll get me out.
All right. So let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Let's give you guys after that. Let's go ahead and give you guys a month. Should I give you a month?
Sure.
We'll go through the month, okay, and then we'll slowly increase the time. So let's. If you guys want to go by days, if you want to go by month, let's go over
God.
what the heck you guys do.
Mario Sack $5. That voice is pretty spot on. Okay.
He does Elmo too.
Oh, don't.
One time he did French Elmo and I died.
Okay, so it's been about a month. Mr. Noodle is back at Ouija, and we're gonna count alphabet.
Why would we count the alphabet?
I miss French Elmo.
You just go up to 26.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go home now.
Sorry. Okay, we're done.
Oh, God.
It's been about a month. What are you guys doing? What's your plan?
What do we do in class?
Wait,
Yeah, you're the leader now.
why?
Because I'm tired.
That's the entire month. It's just forcing class to be
He
the
just looks
leader.
at Curia.
No. You.
So I can say anything and we're going to do it. You guys
You
aren't
get,
going
you
to
get,
give me
you
shit
get
for
one.
it.
You get one thing. We'll
One
do
thing.
anything you want.
So fucked up.
I have to think now. Curia's like death glaring Vincent.
No, he's just like,
Can I hold on to that for the future?
great, he's gonna owe us. We're gonna owe him now.
You have 2 days.
Oh, God.
2 days to
days?
figure out what you want.
Okay. I mean, I think the first thing to do would be to help Goldcrest out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That isn't the thing. That isn't the
you sure?
the 2 day thing. I'm sure.
You
I'm sure.
don't want my help with that?
I do want to help with that, but I don't want that to be the one thing I get to pick. Because I know that you guys would do that anyways.
I don't know. I was thinking about sleeping for a while. Like, you know, like a bear.
You just have a sudden realization.
Yep.
About what?
What about Tara?
I'm not doing it. I'm not making that call. Mm-mm. You're the prince. You can do it.
I already had to tell Atlantica's family.
I can't do that. No. No.
All three of us go.
I don't know where she is. I think she's in Ongrim. I mean,
Most likely.
I could
You could
scry.
scry on her.
Tara? Question mark? Will we ever?
Did we already tell her?
No,
I know.
we did not.
Okay.
Because, going to
He's
Arngrim.
crying.
Oops.
Cow the God, $4.99. A few months down the line, Vincent is found drowned in a lake with a cow-like hoof print that looks like it kept him submerged.
Oh my God.
I was killed by
Oh.
The cow god.
Are you scrying on her?
Mm-hmm.
You scry on her. You see her sitting with her daughter, her son. You're sitting around what looks like a small campfire in a small village in the middle of a forest. The 2 kids are playing. She looks to be cooking food. She yells something over at them, telling them maybe, like, dinner's ready. Goes back to what she's doing. She looks happy, tranquil. And she looks down, back at her side. She has a single arrow just stuck into her cloak. She kind of puts her hand against it and goes back to what she's doing.
Let's just bring him back to life. Let's do it. I mean, it can be like, if you can you do that? Do you need like his body? Because there's not a body. There's not a body. You can't do that.
And it's a lot of money.
I got a lot of money.
Like a lot of gold.
I've got a lot of gold.
Okay, let's go see how much
I mean,
resurrection.
she looks so happy. Look
I
how
don't
happy
think
she
this is
looked.
correct.
Look at her face. I mean, Atlantica sacrificed herself. It was very noble deed. Neelix died. He just died.
We just call Marshall over. Hey. Hang on, as I don't have it prepared, so I actually have to go all the way back up.
It's either 25 or 250,000 gold.
I don't have 250,000.
When I say 25, I mean 25,000.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, 25,000.
25 gold to bring your friend
For
back to
true
life?
resurrection.
Yeah.
How much is it?
25,000.
25,000. And someone that can cast it.
I think you can cast it, right?
You can cast that?
Yeah.
Oh,
9th level spells.
dang.
Okay, if we get 12,000 more gold, I can do it.
I don't know if I know anyone that can
You have
cast that besides you.
10,000.
Not even.
Yeah. Are you surprised
No.
by the fact I have?
I'm just, you wanted a loan.
Do we know if?
Yeah.
I want.
Do we know?
Greedy.
Do we know if he'll say yes
Huh?
to returning?
I don't know.
I guess why wouldn't he?
Okay, another thing we could do is I could ask for that much money. Like I could just cast it
Who?
myself. Like
What?
it's a question.
I assume we have long rested.
Yeah, we have. It's been a couple days.
Cool.
Like, a lot of couple days.
A lot of couple days.
We could always ask her herself. See what
She would want.
Tara thinks.
Come on.
There's a spell.
Yeah, I don't have that much gold.
There's a spell that I could learn, and I could just maybe get that much money.
How do you learn it?
You take the 18 or so hours to put it into your spell book, and you cast it.
Why am I concerned about this spell?
Well, because it's a really hard spell to learn, and there's a chance that it could, like, kill me. I don't know. No, it wouldn't kill me. It'd just make me really weak.
Maybe.
Like, weaker than I already am.
Maybe you should ask Tara. We should ask.
Do we know where she is
Like,
exactly?
that's-
Like,
Oh,
you can teleport us, but what's the chances that you can get us to the right place?
Pretty good. Pretty
It's
fucking.
not a new day.
I thought you said it's been a few days.
It's still technically the first day. You're
Bro!
still deciding what you're doing.
told us it was a month later.
Okay, I'm keeping
I
it.
said it was a month later, and then you guys just went into it, so I assume it's the first day still.
It's the second day.
It's the second day?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
the second
It's
day.
the second day.
I don't know
Dawn
where
of the
these
second
rolls
day.
were last game, but for my port, I rolled 2 natural 20s and a 16. So
Woo!
I can take us wherever y'all want to go.
Guys, we finished the campaign. We can go anywhere. The
that's not true.
Bahamas.
Whoa.
Teleport is a D100 roll, not a D20 roll.
But I have a different spell.
Yeah, plane shift. Plane shift is more accurate.
Oh,
You just have to beat a DC 15 intelligence check,
Gotcha.
but she just uses portent for it.
gotcha.
Because he's
We
smart.
could go there and talk to her.
Third eye.
However,
You're more charismatic than I am. So are you. You guys could tag team it. You could.
Yeah,
He's fine.
Are you from Monaco? Are you from? You're not from Monaco, but you've been there, right?
yeah.
Is it nice?
okay.
It's cold.
I don't like cold. Are we going? Before
so
she
you
moves?
won't.
I think so.
Huh?
It's very
think so.
empty.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Do they have any wizard schools there?
We kind of stayed away from a lot of that.
So not any that you know.
Not
Mario Sack,
there was-
belated $5 donation. Yeah, I got like 25 gold, some lint, and 50 electrum. Can I get my friend back?
Got an old Cheeto in my pocket.
Paperclip.
Got a paperclip and a wrapper.
And then people are theorizing that because electrum is so infrequently used, it's probably worth more than gold nowadays.
Oh.
Unless you go, how do we use this? And people are just like,
I mean, that's the same logic as going to a store and being like, nickels, nobody uses these, but they're so valuable because nobody uses them, right?
or
It's like,
people
no.
are like, I'm gonna pay
That's not how
my
currency
groceries
works.
in just solid gold.
It's like, what?
I fear that's happening someday to me.
So,
People
where
are so
are we
stupid.
going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well.
Where are you teleporting?
Tara's last known location.
Yes.
Okay. You
Like we're all ready to die.
I
Teleport.
like how we've gone from like
and you appear.
big laughter to telling Tara that Neelix is dead to whatever we go to after this.
Teleporting into what looks like a very tranquil forest. It looks dreamlike. The sky above is this golden color, there's clouds above. You see Tara sitting in that same position she was in. There's little houses and huts around. And I remember Neelix's son name is Graham. What's his daughter's name? Do you guys remember?
If I have it in my notes.
I don't have it written, but you never know.
Tara Jr.
Tara Jr. Regardless, you see the two of them running around, and you see Tara immediately standing up from where she is. She has an arrow pointed, and as soon as you look over, she's pulling it back over towards you, and then she immediately pulls it back away, and she puts the arrow away and the bow down, and she runs over towards you guys, and she looks very happy, and then she looks around, and then there's this very sudden realization as she looks directly at you, Vincent. No. Vincent.
I'm sorry. Give her the other bag of holding. We can try to bring him back.
What do you mean?
We just
What happened to him?
Carry on happened.
carry on.
It was unavoidable.
Where's Gary on?
Dead.
Dead.
Permanently.
Okay. And you see tears are rolling down her face, and she kind of just collapses, but she doesn't sob at all. She just kind of stares down at the ground, almost defeated. Kids run over towards her. They look down, and Graham's like, "Mommy, what's wrong? Where's Dad?" He looks up towards Vincent,
Hi, Graham.
and she holds the bag, and she looks up towards you. She shoves the bag over back towards you. Do it.
We're gonna try.
If you need me,
Maybe.
whatever it takes.
Okay. I'm gonna look through his things. I'm gonna go
see
off
what gold he may have had.
and see how much gold he
I
had.
was gonna shit. But
It's not on D&D Beyond.
no, he's not in the group.
What? Oh.
I will say, for the sake of the game, I will let you sell and use everything Neelix had in order to give you guys the exact gold amount to cast this
Everything
spell.
he had?
Everything.
Okay.
And Tara is very willing.
Okay.
She says the material possessions don't matter. We need him back.
It just will require.
Is it everything that he had, including my gold, or just his gold?
I'll just say just his stuff alone.
Sorry.
Um,
I have to ask.
You guys, I will say for the sake of the spell, you don't even have to exchange it. You could just inside out the bag, use everything that's in there that he has,
I mean,
and
second.
use it for the spell.
The idea.
Wait a second.
what?
Can either of you appraise something? If we know how much something is
I
worth.
can try.
I hand you the flask. How much is it?
That might just be a good offering if you're willing.
It was his.
Can I appraise it?
Give me an intelligence check.
Oh, what do you do for me? I'm a very intelligent baby boy.
Maybe use the portent?
Pretty intelligence check.
Intelligence check.
Can I use our count?
Sure, I'll use that.
It's very conical.
Yeah, it's a
It is very
Chronicle.
chronicle.
That is a
It's light.
27.
That and all the gold he has in his bag will do it.
So the items you wouldn't have to get rid of.
No.
If you want to
The
get rid
flask and his gold that he has will do it.
The flask was his, not mine.
of it. Okay.
I only
true.
took it because it had things in it that we needed.
All right. Give it to Curia.
Can you cast a spell, Kyria?
We're gonna try.
The spell can provide a new body if the original no longer exists. You take the flask, you take the components. You're just triple checking. You guys are doing this.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You take it, you go down. Describe to me what this spell looks like.
I feel like it's probably more ornate than any of the other spells he's done. I'm sure it's like the most important expensive ones are like on the outside, creating focal points, and then everything else is in the pile. Essentially, it'd be pile of items. The items would disappear, and if it succeeds, the body would form there. Almost just like
That happens. There's almost like this radiant kind of glow happening as the items begin to float kind of into the air and begin to slowly disappear as the spell starts to work. When the body does not exist, in which you must speak the creature's name.
I don't remember his full name. I personally don't. No, Neelix Hood.
Body slowly begins to form out of the radiant light. And the spell then beckons for Neelix. The willingness. Marshall said yes. He appears. And he slowly kind of lays there. His tail whips towards his side and his eyes start open and he sits up and he looks over towards Tara and Tara just embraces him. The two of them laugh and the kids, they all just kind of pile on each other. Thought their father was gone, but he's here with them. And Neelix kind of looks around and he looks up towards the three of you and he's... So you did it then?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think I'd come back. And he stands up and he goes over and he hugs you, Vincent. Thank you. You too, Carrie.
We did have to use your gold and your iron flask, but
And most of your things.
None of the things.
your bow,
The bow's still
like
there.
your sword that you
Oh,
really
you couldn't have
like.
used anything else? Tara slaps him. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I guess it was...
Bro, you really need to put on some
I
clothes
just-
though, cause like you're naked. You're really naked.
He's not naked. For
He's
the
not
purpose of the
naked?
spell, he's
Okay.
with his clothes.
We're
This
like
isn't really
they-
weird.
It returns the body exactly as it was.
Yeah.
That'd be a
Oh.
cool
He looks over and he says, "Where's Atlantica?"
When the end came, someone had to stay behind. Kyria forced me through. And then I guess whatever words they had, Atlantica chose to stay behind.
It's unfortunate.
Yes.
Well, deal I made with Zariel should be safe for a long time.
Well,
Everyone should be.
yeah, they're trapped.
They shouldn't be able to get here anymore. None of them.
It will be very difficult, at least.
Good.
So,
It's good. We can be safe then. So what do you plan on doing?
You know, we don't really know.
Yeah, and you haven't.
still deciding that.
I'm
We've been-
writing a book.
Doing so much for so long.
Writing a
that-
book?
Yeah, you're in it.
Oh. Send me a copy.
Amazon him the copy.
Okay, I can try. And you're pretty far away.
I'm gonna be in a book. I want to have it.
Well, you're on another continent.
You got here just fine.
That's true.
That's true.
It must have been inconvenience, really.
Thank you all again.
Yeah.
It was go traveling with you. And dying with you.
Yeah, don't do that again. It's not.
I don't plan on it.
I don't think much
Not
more
until you're an old fox.
dangerous than Garyon will show up around here anytime soon.
Yeah, and if it does, I think you can handle it, right? Certainly your daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Your daughter.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely gonna get more powerful than I am. I think this is where we part ways, though. I live here with my family.
Yeah.
I have everything I want now. I can't thank you enough.
Yeah. Just keep your family safe.
Yeah, of course.
We all did our part. It's only fair that we all share the benefit.
You keep your friends and your family safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go, you don't need to stay any longer.
All right, let's leave.
Alright. Never fear.
Coffee.
You guys teleport away?
Coffee cake. She's so mad.
She's been doing that all day
Yeah.
to the babies because
Yeah,
the
sure.
babies are being mean.
And you guys return back to,
Where do you guys want to go? We're in the void.
You're in limbo. What do you know? What do you tell me? Tell me right now.
Avernus.
The city.
You are
The
in the Nine Hells.
The city.
Why
You
that
appear
place?
in the city of Avernus, and streets are still being built. The people are slowly coming back to having some sort of life from what they knew before. What do you guys do?
What day are we on?
We'll go ahead and just go forward with the month again. What's your guys' name?
So you guys see that big plot of land way out there? There's nothing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put something right there.
Isn't like the entire government here corrupt?
They might have all been wiped out.
Yeah, I mean,
True.
If not, it's kind of easy.
T-Mat stepped all over this, and like it's a smaller.
That's not what I'm giggling at. I'm giggling at the concept that Veritas ends up leading Avernus. But I don't think
Fuck
that'll
that
happen.
guy. Fuck that guy.
I don't know. I thought he was pretty cool.
Eh.
He did help. According to Lander, he helped.
After the fact.
Lander can lie. Pretty good at it. He's also very good at hide and seek.
Doesn't he just turn invisible? Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose?
You know what? When I had the
He's
sword,
also very good at the seek part.
when I had the sword, I could have found him.
Yeah.
Then again, I guess I'm also cheating.
Yeah, he's cheating too. So. Well,
But that's why we're here.
I'm gonna build a school right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
thought about building
are you gonna
it
do
in
that
a-
right now?
Oh no. It's gonna take a while. I was thinking about building
Academy
it,
Tycoon.
thinking about building it in Goldcrest, but like, I don't know.
You probably have a lot of competition there.
Yeah, they do have a school, and I don't know if it got crushed or not, or everyone died.
I would say you could build one in Aregia, but
No, there's already the Arcane Syndicate, and like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over there and be like, hey, do you need my help with anything? And they're probably gonna.
So
go, yeah.
is that the next thing you want to do? Is build the school?
It's gonna take a while.
Start probably working
Or
on
start
it, you
it?
know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you're doing?
Starting the school
So it's the only thing you're doing
right now, yeah.
For this month.
for this month.
Could I, throughout the month, start to figure out how would I do that?
Wow.
What, the liberation of Regia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would. It's
Do you return to Aregia?
There's some thoughts on that, man.
Because right now I only have build school. If return to Aregia is a thing you do you do that with them? Do you do it by yourself? Because that's the thing we can do.
I would like to go with someone.
Go where? Aresia?
Aregia, but I doubt the two.
Is
of
that
us-
your one request? You're running out of time here. Yeah, like
It's only been a day.
The sundial. Honey.
why are you doing that, Moose?
No, I have something else, but I don't want to do it until we're done doing all the things we need to do.
It just,
It's not that bad. I
it's
promise.
just purring.
What is it? You need to tell me. Why'd you go into Curia? Oh, I get it.
Oh dear.
Should I tell him no? I can tell him no. I could just erase the memory.
I can hear you. What did you say? I have a 24 passive perception. I definitely heard that.
I said, it's alright, I can just erase his memory.
Oh my
What?
god!
I can. My big book, just whack you on the head.
No, you have a spell that lets you do that.
You'd have to
I know
whack
you have
that
a spell
book
that lets
about...
you
How
do
many
that.
hit points do you have?
No. The
It's talking
modify
about
memory.
Modify memory.
You'd have to whack his head about 126 times.
No, it's modify memory.
Cal
That's
the
how...
God calling Jacob out. Impressed Jacob is tweeting right now while DMing.
I
299.
You were.
Did you
have
tweet
not
something?
tweeted. Oh, that'd be weird if I did.
Jacob got hacked.
Dude, my Facebook got hacked like last week, and I was like, what the heck?
What'd they put?
They
Nothing.
They
Oh no,
unfriended
they
his
did
mom.
put something. They put some weird joke that
unfriended his
I'm
mom.
unsure of what it was. Oh wait, that wasn't right now. I just got the notification for the tween. Oops, my bad. Cal the God 499.
Cow.
I'm glad you waste money that way.
Donated
just-
$5 to tell
You
us.
just really
oops.
need to like show
Thanks,
the world.
I was texting Marshall actually. I was like, "Hey,
Hey,
Yeah,
they're
I was
gonna
like,
try
I
to
knew
bring
as soon as
Neelix
you were,
back.
you were like, help.
I would really like help dealing with Regia though.
Okay. Is that your one request? I can't be everywhere at once.
Sure.
Okay. You can do the other thing by yourself. You don't need me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that hard.
I'll just ask Kyria for help.
Hey, good luck with that.
I mean, you figured it out at some point, right?
I mean, yeah.
I don't
You're
like
cute.
I love that Kyria is just completely oblivious to what this thing
It's
is.
just also, he just knows. There's just a thought. He's just like concerned, and he doesn't like it.
So I guess do you want? We can take a few days if you want to start.
It'll probably take some
plans
planning.
for yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's probably
I'm gonna
take
need
a
to figure out
while.
what that's gonna look like. If I need, I don't think I could get any of my Eresia's army to go help us liberate the other Eresia, because that would be weird.
I mean, we
and
do it by
people
ourselves.
might have to fight themselves, and I feel like Mom mentioned something about
We'll get yelled at by.
that not being
Some
a good
person.
idea.
Oh, yeah, she didn't like me.
Well, there was also something about like people weren't supposed to know who she was when you guys were in the back then or something.
Essentially,
So
she
if
wouldn't
someone
exist.
met another version of themselves, that probably wouldn't be very good, would it?
No.
We can always find out.
What will happen when both of them are free?
I, out of character, have theories
Regardless,
and suggestions
I don't.
to help Jacob.
I don't know if we would
deal with
need
that.
soldiers or if I could. I doubt I could just go there and be all like, I'm the prince of Eresia.
That would be odd, seeing as there's just a singular queen.
No, it was some weird car meme. That's all it was. And then someone also hacked into my Amazon and downloaded a free app, which is how I found out that my Amazon got hacked. I was like, I didn't download this. What the fuck? And then I just looked and I was like, okay.
They're
And so
probably-
I changed my password.
They're probably testing it to like see if it'll work. Yeah. We had a 99-cent fee from Apple, and my mom like told me that I needed to pay for that on top of everything else. Like she'll like write down everything that I owe her, and it's Apple. I was like, Mom, I have an Android. And she's like, oh.
Thanks for the $5, Mario Sack. Just yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Alright. Well,
So I'll start working on plans for Regia, and then if you want to start working on plans for your school, and then
are you going to Regia?
could you teleport me there?
you coming with us? Or
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
There's like small events that we got to do, and then we can be like, okay, you do that. Okay, you do that. Okay,
Yeah.
you do that.
I'd say put off those later on.
I teleport us to a region.
Okay, thank you. You gather together and teleport to Regia. Do you need a roll?
No, I used my last natural 20. For,
Oh, okay. Where do you teleport to in Regia?
that little room that we stayed in that one time.
In the Arcane Syndicate?
Wasn't the Arcane Syndicate? Yeah.
It was.
You want to tell me? The Arcane Syndicate, which is
No,
like
no,
a
no, no,
week
no, no,
away
no,
from the
no,
castle?
The freaking the capital, which is, no, not Bright Barrel. What's the capital?
Fuck.
I would know the
Not
capital.
6.
I would.
There you go. Nice job.
I was gonna say I would know the capital of my own country.
And
I
you
don't
teleport
have it in my
into
notes.
the castle. It's basically Neuschwanstein. And the big old castle is there, and you got the guards, and they like freak out, and they look over, and they pull out their swords, and they go,
Hi guys.
oh, and they kneel.
You already know I don't make you do that.
And then they stand up. They go over and they open the gate, and then they open the gate and they let you guys in. As you make your way into the castle, a couple of the guards yell towards each other, inform the king, the prince is here. And then a couple of them start running up the stairs, and then they run over. Then as soon as that happens, poof, a couple of windows open, and you see out from one of the windows, you see Clara, and she's like barely dressed, and she goes, what? And she looks down, and she meets eyes with you.
Hi.
Poof, she shuts it.
You're in
5
trouble.
minutes later,
I'm invisible in a corner.
there's no darkness. I'm just kidding.
She
I
casts
no,
daylight.
I have a thing. I have a thing. I spend 4 key and can go invisible for a minute.
Clara runs down. She makes her way out towards you guys. She's wearing regular day clothes, and she comes out and she's. Where is he? Where is he?
I don't know. I can't see.
Hi. You're not gonna
Stop it!
You're not gonna hit me, are you?
No, I'm not going to hit you.
You should hit
Okay,
him.
cool. And I drop the.
She hits you. She's like, why? She runs over towards you. Do you have the amulet?
She mage hand him.
Takes. Clarence, give it to me.
I finished what Mom started. We did.
What do you mean?
The devils are gone.
Really?
Yes.
Like yesterday.
No, pull off the amulet.
She takes it. She pockets it.
They would have kept finding us if he didn't give them to us. Don't blame him. He was just helping.
I know. Well, we need to have a celebration.
Yeah.
We need to have all the citizens. Maybe not all the citizens. A lot of people. We can get dancers, we can get performers, and we can get a lot of cake.
Oh god. Oh god.
You know what?
That's what we're doing today.
That's my one thing.
What?
You guys get to come with me.
Throughout the rest of this day, we'll hand wave this part. You guys spend the rest of it.
They just realized that
having a
Classic are
party.
evil.
There is the entire castle is
Count the
prepped in a
god,
couple.
$2. Why doesn't she have Toad's voice?
Mario's
$2 do the Toad. $2 do the Mario. Thanks,
Jesus
Cade
Christ.
and Mario Sack.
They set up tables and lanterns and food and lots of cake, and you guys are thrown into this party. There's dancing, and Clara really wants you guys to dance, and you don't, and she forces Vincent, and she dances with Vincent at one point, and it is hilarious for Kyria because Vincent is terrible. Roll performance.
Hey, I learned how to dance when I was a kid.
Are you doing what Mario Sack suggests with the $2? Swing your arms again and then again.
No. Oh, that's the wrong
Be the
character.
Carlton.
Was the performance better?
Just do this.
It's
Probably
like,
not.
what is the thing? It's like the like what you're doing like.
What is it?
Natural 20.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
shit.
And Clara dances very well with Vincent. Vincent leads, in fact, and he's incredible at dancing. Unfortunately, a natural 20 is nowhere near years and years and years of practice that Clara has had.
22.
So, nice.
Pretty good.
She's still. You both look very elegant when you dance.
But-
the wizard and the princess.
She's just,
Wow.
like classically trained.
Yeah.
I am not
Huh?
dancing.
It's okay. You and Gray are hanging out in the back going, oh. And
You're
the night goes on with
here, and he's
festivities,
like,
lots of drinks
Why
as
he's
well.
my favorite guard.
Very expensive Eregian wine is served along with ale and mead.
Oh, you'd probably like this. Like 100 glass of wine.
And lots of food as well. The night slowly comes to an end. You guys are given rooms as well. And as the festivities kind of come to a close, you guys, as soon as the song decides to end, you guys head to sleep.
I don't like this.
And it's a long night. It's very nice. It gets quieting down. Stars are up in the sky. A very comfy bed and a very nice room. As you head to sleep, and you head to sleep, and you head to sleep, and
Everyone has sleep.
and you
Do we?
finally have a very peaceful night of sleep, not knowing that a devil may show up and decide to kill you for the whole night.
You said
Before you
not
fall
knowing.
asleep,
I think you
Vincent.
mean now knowing.
Before you fall asleep, Vincent.
I was going to like an hour, he says.
So you close your eyes. There's just a flash. Red. Again, see Avernus.
Oh.
Not the city, the plane.
Okay.
Differentiate.
Another shot of lightning. You see the destroyed, crumbled ship. It's almost like a dream. Crashes again, and you see the rubble, and you see people all throughout the rubble. And it crashes again, and you see Atlantica lying in that rubble. You see Zariel's face. It fades. And you see her almost staring at you. Very, very real. You two seem to be in like one space together. She kind of looks at you, turns left, and moves right. What's it like being the victor? Knowing that I still draw breath. Knowing that your friend is not.
Wait, what do you want from this?
You took what is mine. You took everything. And I will return. I will rebuild. This isn't the end.
Don't worry, I'll be there to stop you.
Will you? I'll be waiting every day and every night. I will torment you. We are bound by fate. Every day I will wake with my failure staring at me. Every day, everything I worked for. And what do you have?
Quite a lot.
Everything.
Yeah.
I will have what I am due, what I am owed. This life has been unfair.
We gave you a chance.
Everything has been taken from me, and I will enact my revenge on you.
Well, whenever you're ready.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
She slowly fades. And you wake up. It's the morning.
Little things.
Shake Curio awake. So I had a really weird dream. You know how I have really weird dreams a lot. Like, I see the future in my dreams. Zariel was there, and she was like, I'll see you tomorrow. I will enact my
What?
revenge.
Actual Zariel? The one?
Yeah, like the bald head JP lady.
Mario Sack,
He's just like instantly awake, just like, well.
Mario Sack $2. If we rewind just a little bit to the lightning flashing and hitting Atlantica's body, he comments, freshly fried fish.
Hit her body.
Freshly fried fish fillets.
Delicious.
Caligod $2.
Yummy.
And the next day, and the next day.
Exactly,
And the
I
next
was
day,
thinking that,
and
and I
the
was
next
like,
day.
I can't laugh.
Oh my God, guys! Mario Sack $2. She just made. She just made sure she just what?
She just made she didn't get victory PB
Oh,
Sammy.
she's just mad. She didn't give victory PB Sammys.
Just to inform you a little bit, when she meant by "I'll see you tomorrow," she wasn't like "I'm gonna show up tomorrow." She's
she
more
meant,
like
"I'll see you in your
"I'm
dreams."
going to talk to you every single night.
Oh, well,
I will torment you every single night."
Well, that's it.
Fantastic.
Oh, I'm chill. I'm chilling. Well,
There's a knock at your door.
Cool.
get up, go to the door. What?
There is a fine-looking gentleman wearing very fine-looking clothing. He's holding a tray. There's tea and coffee and biscuits and breakfast on this
And
silver
cake.
tray. And he says, "Mr. Alfred."
Don't call me that. Thank you.
He turns around and he walks away.
So,
You shut the door in your elbow.
Set it down. Well, I mean, I'll just deal with it. It's fine.
that's not good. That's not healthy.
I mean,
Do you remember the whole thing where she did that to me and Klausiker, and we barely slept for 2 weeks straight?
I feel fine. I feel fine. I feel fine. Do I feel fine?
I don't think you're fine.
I feel fine.
Vincent, that's not...
I mean, how do I get her out of my head?
I don't know. But that's not something you should have. Zariel.
I know. I know who she is.
I'm gonna find Klaus,
Okay.
and we're gonna go talk to Arcane Syndicate, figure something out. We have to.
All right.
Yeah, he's gonna get dressed and...
Go find Claudia.
Yeah, I was like, wherever Klausiker is. Is he asleep? Is he awake? What does Klausiker do at 6
I'm
a.m.?
not awake at 6 a.m.
7 a.m. 8 a.m.
8 a.m.'s better than 6 a.m. Madman.
So Kyria gets up at 6, and Vincent sleeps in for another 2 hours.
What's up? What's going on?
Finding Klausiker, whatever Klausiker
Okay.
does at 8 a.m. What's his morning routine?
What is Klassiker doing at 8 a.m. at home?
What's his morning routine?
He's probably
He has a
eating
face
breakfast.
mask on.
Probably eating breakfast with
Drinking coffee.
Clara and the head guards. So probably
Okay.
Gray.
Yep.
Whether
It's
or
probably-
not the king's there is up to you.
Oh yeah, your dad's definitely there.
He's-
He definitely was celebrating with you last night. He's very happy you're home, and he's kind of taking time off right now just to be with you guys. And you kind of walk into the room. The guards let you in. To the King of Regia, Klassiker's father, kind of sitting there. And
Weirdly
he says,
enough, Klaus probably isn't in his like the robes that he was in when you guys first came. The robes are more of his traveling garb. The day that you guys were supposed to show up was specifically told to us by Olivier, so he was already ready to leave before you guys.
I
even
got my
showed up.
jammies on and everything.
So he probably has. You can tell he's probably visibly uncomfortable wearing these clothes again. It's probably like a long sleeved white shirt that comes across the entire thing, and it's clasped with golden clasps down the side, and then
Klaus has golden clasps.
yeah, and then like an off-white grayish pants and white shoes.
Lots
Just
of
kinda
white.
looks up.
it's blinding as you make your way in. Gray is wearing this same like white
Everyone
robes.
wears stark white.
Yeah, the king is also wearing this like stark white. Clara is wearing the whitest of whites, and she is like the most done up out of everybody. And they all look like they've kind of finished eating. And as you kind of step in and the door
His clothes are
opens,
probably
you,
wrinkled
you
like
hear the
they've been
king
on the
speaking,
floor.
and he just kind of slowly says, and he just says, "We have a lot to catch up with, sire. Many things I'm very." Kyria,
I look
Vincent,
down.
and he stands up and he walks over towards you. What?
I look down in my all black clothing.
I do not worry.
I feel,
It's more of a family thing. We inherited it from.
not good at, I don't look good in
Olivier.
white.
We sent breakfast up to you. I thought you would join us.
Yeah.
It's good to meet you. And he sticks out his hand.
I think we've met before. Yeah, we've met before.
I don't recall. I remember many meetings.
I've met you before. I remember.
Perhaps in passing. Olivier told me much about you.
Yeah.
And you. Is there anything you need? Would you like to join us? We're just talking about everything that we'd be doing for foreseeable future. Class, did you tell him about Alta Regia? Yes or no?
Yes.
Laz has told me about this Mother Regia. Olivier informed me a bit about it as well. It's something we'll have to deal with in the future, but, well, we're putting a lot to our politics aside. Having the entire family here together is, a rare occurrence, especially with Clara being out on political duties every so often. She just kind of rolls her eyes. I'm very happy to do it. You don't have to pretend, dear. She just continues eating. He goes over and he sits down again.
I'm not good at this.
What's wrong?
I don't like royalty.
Gray kind of stares and he looks up and he says,
Hey, Gray.
"You're among other veterans. You don't need to be nervous. Really, your family."
Vincent's getting dreams from Zariel.
Yeah, that's a problem, but it's all right. You don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about it. It's more of my problem.
Didn't that happen to you at one point?
It happened to you too, I assume.
I mean, I'm sleeping.
How did we get rid of it? We got rid of it somehow.
It was a remove curse from a cleric, so I could, but I don't know if this is the same
Just
thing
a curse?
because
I feel fine.
I thought there was
I'm a
another
little
way.
sleepy,
was-
but I'm always pretty sleepy.
Your father looks over and says, "Is Zariel not dead?"
She is in essence.
you didn't kill her
She's-
permanently.
Trapped forever?
We destroyed the way for them to return to the material plane from Avernus.
Clara kind of shrugs and she looks up and she says, "She can still communicate with you."
And she's doing that.
Well, it doesn't seem to be like a curse or bad dreams. Perhaps she's just communicating with you.
Okay, so then how do we stop
Is
that?
there a way
I
to
don't know.
stop
I
communication?
have like this earring that like usually prevents it, but I don't know if it's like because I'm dreaming.
If there's anyone who knows, it's going to be him.
I don't know. There's a spell. Like I can get into people's dreams if I wanted to, but
So then how do you stop it?
Man, I am trying so hard to help you guys, but Class wouldn't know. I know exactly how we could fix this.
Moose, Howie.
Give me Arcana. He's not that dumb.
Maybe he is.
He hasn't.
Beat a 15.
He hasn't
I
drank all of
roll
his
my
coffee yet.
15?
Okay, I will let Colton be smart.
So it's like I don't know.
What about a ring of mind shielding? It should keep people from contacting you unless you want them to.
And Clara looks over and she's... I was going to say that. I was going to say it first.
Where are you?
Don't you have one?
I wanted to be humble. Classifer knows nothing of humility.
Atlantica that has one.
No, gave it up to bring Klaus back.
But you did have one.
Yes.
I knew it.
Huh?
Kyria had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we all got those, she couldn't contact any of us.
Those were very expensive.
How
And it,
expensive?
Like,
honestly, I only think she cares about Vincent. It's kind of the whole.
Well, then we start with Vincent, and then if she goes after one of us, we
Your
just put
father
one for
looks
us.
looks over towards them. Is this something you require? A ring of mind
I would
shielding.
like
This
one.
is an item.
I'd also like an airship.
Do not
like,
bother
I mean,
yourself with it. And please don't take my son away from me. Sorry. What? Did I miss
What?
something?
I'm confused on why you said that. But yes, a ring of mind shielding.
Excuse me then. Sorry. I could procure this for you. It'd be very easy for me.
Sure.
I would gladly do you this favor for bringing back my son alive.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's guilting us.
Thank you.
Sorry, did you say something about an airship?
Oh, I really want one.
Fortunately, we have very few airships
Yeah.
in our region.
We
The
raised-
only
Fly
ones
around on-
exist
Trying to
north
like
in
drakes, right? Something like that.
Sorry.
Don't you fly around on the little?
You might need to.
Gray
just-
looks up and he looks over and says, "Vincent," and he says, "Vincent, I know you're not very astute in manners, but please don't talk while the goddamn king is talking."
Right.
And he kind of smiles and he says, "Don't worry about it, Gray."
Okay. Can I talk while you're talking?
I would
Sorry.
keep in mind I'm the least traditional of my family, so yeah.
You can just see in Kyria's eye, just
Stay
because
for a
I
day,
hate
please,
it.
please. Do not go anywhere. Please stay with us. I will get you this ring.
Thank you. Do a little bow.
You don't need to do that.
I know.
He stands up and he says, "Well, I'll get to work then." And he kind of turns around and he leaves the room, and like two armored guards are in the back of the room that you almost didn't even notice move, and you're like, "Those are statues," and they leave.
They blend in with the white walls.
Yeah. So do you.
No, I don't.
Yeah. That's true.
I do not, because I am black.
My clothes do.
You-
I don't.
White is such a horrible color to wear. What if you get stabbed?
It's the family tradition.
As the day goes on, you guys spend some time in Castle in Seven Oaks. You get a grand tour, even though there's some areas you're like, hey, that's the place where we talk to a mouse, give us cheese. That was a thing that happened. And
That was a thing.
all that stuff. And you...
That's where your mom
and
cut your
towards the end of the day, there
was
is this
pretty badass.
very tired-looking scout errand boy that runs over, and a couple of guards go over towards him. He's like, he gives him a letter, takes the letter, he gives it to another guard, gives it to the king. The king finds you guys, and he gives you this letter. And he says, Vincent, don't be afraid. If there's anything you need from me, please. I don't want to make you feel guilty.
Have I seen my dad do this stuff before? Do I know what he's doing?
Okay, so your dad is not a very hoity-toity man. You have inherited his
Humbleness.
you're aware your dad does not enjoy the politics game very much, and he doesn't really know what he's doing after Olivier kind of.
Clara's almost. That's why Clara's off doing the political.
That's why
ventures.
Clara does it, and Clara enjoys it, and she likes it. Your father, however, can't wait to stop, and all he wants to do is be a good father. That's his whole thing.
Gotcha.
It was Olivier's whole
Dad's
thing to be
gonna
the queen
just
and all that
give
stuff,
us
and he's just like, I'm just trying to be a good guy here. And so, like, you know, this is very genuine from him, and he's maybe just as nervous as Kyria and Vincent are. He's just very good at not showing.
People are wanting a description of Daryl's dad.
Seriously,
he's
man.
got shaggy. It's not shaggy right now.
Yes.
Very long black hair, kind of pulled down to the back. This is from what I remember. Olivia told me. A black hair.
Pending.
He's got he does have a crown. He wears it when he's around. And it's this alabaster stark white crown. It's very thin. It kind of goes around the front of his forehead. And he's got like a bit of a trimmed black beard, handsome-ish face. While Klaz inherited a lot from his mother, Clara and her father look very similar. And they have like these very sharp features, and as opposed to like Olivier, who looked maybe a little bit softer and a little bit more stern as Classicer does. He has a very kind and very welcoming kind of face, and he's not very tall. He's not the most like kingly looking of men. He really just looks like a normal guy in a king's garment. And he has the eyes of a father, and he has these deep brown eyes. So and he's in his mid-40s. Like he's and you know, he's been running a kingdom. He's been raising 2 kids, both of which are difficult people to raise. and so he looks a bit aged more than he probably is. He probably has like some gray running down the side of his
He'd be
face.
older than mid-40s, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he might be.
He'd be
actually
in his
might be
50s because
yeah.
Klaz
25.
is 24.
That's true. Yeah, he would be in his
24.
50s. So he's ready to not be king anymore. So that's funny.
I'm just gonna say right now, so you probably shouldn't allow me to just tell you I need this, and then you try to do everything that
Yeah,
you
that's a
can
bad
in your
idea.
Are you
power.
going to take advantage of me?
No, I just want a lot in life. Very
Vincent,
young.
I don't think you understand how much you mean to us.
Maybe not. Maybe I don't.
What about this? If an emergency comes up and we desperately need something quickly because of the emergency, then
Sorry,
we'll
I
go
didn't
back
even
to
know
Dad.
Classic was here.
Yeah, I do that.
It's very stealthy. We can hear everything.
I know.
I gave Clara the necklace back, by the way. I decided it probably wasn't the best for me to have it anymore.
For the sake of me and your sister and Gray, please do not put that thing on again.
Yeah.
He's just like,
Oscar, I just want to know whether my son is safe. I don't want to lose you again.
You never did. I just went away for a little bit. He whispered, hoping that the dad... Does he know that I died? Can I insight that?
we're both like, oh no.
Moose. What are you doing? You just go okay with that?
23.
Very innocent dad thing. He is not aware you have died.
Cool.
He would be a very different demeanor if he knew that. You remember, you guys did not tell Gray, and nobody knows.
Yeah, I know.
We basically said, don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
The only person that knows is the one dude that controls the teleportation circle. In whoever.
What's his fucking name? I have it written down.
Yeah.
You guys like told him do not tell anyone. He's like,
Roland.
okay.
Well, even Klaz did. Even Klaz was like, "Don't tell anyone I died."
Yeah.
So
And he's not going to. So, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Vincent,
What?
Kyria. You meant a lot to my life.
Inner thought is sounds fake, but all right.
Well, do you need us to stay any longer?
I don't need you to stay. If you'd like to leave, you can leave.
All right. I might.
All right. I'll be here. And he turns around and he walks away.
Have I been explicitly told that I'm not allowed to leave Regia again? Or is it more of like a...
You've not been explicitly told, but Classicer, with your 23 insight, you'd be fully aware that you would give your entire family another heartache if you left again. At least if you didn't tell them. And if you were gone for too long.
He does the whole like teenage thing that every single
Do
like,
I know
movie does. It's the
what
fake
my
dummy
dad's plan is
in
with the
bed.
other Regia?
No.
Just a coconut as a head.
If that's something you want to do, he will fully allow you to do it. And Grace asked me a question about that. I didn't answer it.
No, it was more of that was my thoughts on that, so you don't have to freak out about time travel stuff. That was
No,
my
Jacob already
thought.
told me that he had an idea of what would happen if we did
The idea would be that the two would merge together, and they'd explicitly be there'd be one Regia once again.
Exactly.
Was that what you suggested?
Is that something that you would spend the next month doing?
Yes.
Okay, let's time skip a little bit.
I would
Vincent
also...
and Kyria, would you help Class do this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Who doesn't want to go kill a queen, an evil queen, and
Exactly.
liberate a country
over
and
the
get away
course,
from?
over the course
Man,
of the next
that
month.
is that is just like a little bit of a mind fuck for Klaz. Klaz is going to meet his grandma, who doesn't even know he exists.
Yep.
His
It's a bit of a
evil-
mindfuck.
his evil grandma.
And over the course of the next couple of weeks, you guys gather forces and armies and the powers that all of you combine together and mount a full assault into the other Regia.
Which named characters are here?
Which
so there's the three of
Gray,
us.
Clara wouldn't go.
Yeah,
it would be
that's-
you three, and I bet Vega would help. And you guys mount these people. You go through the different cities. You liberate them individually. Though in this other alternate Regia, the tyranny isn't as bad. Though it is this strange kind of thing of this rulership struggle. And when that final moment comes where you make your way to the castle, you guys break your way in, you teleport in, you defeat some of the guards harmlessly, and only get to her. There's this moment where Klazker, you make your way in just like Olivier did, breaking into that throne room. Though instead of seeing this warped, twisted woman, there's just this confused, estranged woman with this unrecognizable grandfather figure that you see. And the two of them just look at you, and then they look down at one another, and then there's this confusion that overlays them, as in that moment there's no fight, you don't need to defeat them. It's just an alternate universe. They disappear. The people that you know that exist in this Regia appear in this one, and it's almost as if memory changes, time erases, and this Regia either disappears or merges in with the new one. Either way, your people no longer live in this tyranny. Everything that Olivier's mother did is wiped away. Some don't even remember it, and some remember that you and her are the heroes that saved them from this torment and this tyranny. And thus is the rest of the fate of Regia.
And the keeper's like, thank
Thank
fucking God.
fucking God.
Go up on her.
Regia
These
goes on
people
to live in harmony. The Arcane Syndicate providing a good amount of magic, though tempered and watched over by you and Clara and your father and many other people that you install into all these cities. A couple of times there's these moments of political weirdness where they want to merge in with the with Castivore, but it's quickly turned down as their god policies don't really meet up with Eregia's, as you guys are a bit neutral on the idea of gods and whatnot. If you were to merge in with Castivore, it'd be like, okay, you have to serve these guys and have a temple in your cities, and you're like, we don't want to do that. Nobody wants to go to war over it, and you guys live in a very long time of peace. Vincent, after you gather the Ring of Mind Shielding, the messages from Zariel stop.
One whole day.
Well, she got her day.
Zariel's just like,
you do not hear from her for a long time. After all the time of saving the new Eregia and reliving through that once again, you put Sunder in a new form of peace. The both of you do. And when you return back, you hear back from Levi. Most of the people in Goldcrest have been saved. In fact, you get a very good letter of reassurance. The government has mostly been reestablished. A lot of buildings have been rebuilt. And luckily enough, only about a fifth of the population went missing or died. Meaning a good portion of the people who live there have returned to their families, have been brought back to peace. So there's a lot of sadness, a lot of memorials are built and whatnot. The city returns to its former glory with its scars still there. No devil has been sighted in this very long month, and it's a very good time of peace. What's up?
So month ends. How long did it take? It took maybe a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Or
we'll say about 4 weeks.
so a month.
Yep.
Okay.
Make it easy. Make it a month.
Okay, so how long did their thing take then? Because they did stuff after that, so that means that
What
something
did you guys
must
do
have-
after that?
They went back to Goldcrest. Or are you saying that
That was
entire
just a
set
letter
of events
that they got
was-
that was like waiting for them because Levi knew where they went.
Gotcha.
And just yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're all still in Eregia?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me in. Sorry.
What next?
Zariel, Vincent is about to get to sleep. Time to torment him. Wait, why can't I haunt him? Insert "let me in" meme. Let me in! Why are you closed?
Please.
You guys helped me. It's only fair that I help you.
Honestly, Goldcrest is okay.
All right.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah,
I have.
build.
How to build?
Yeah, build stuff.
That's not really
He's
in
been
my
working on his
wheelhouse.
proposal. It's like 10 pages. Yes.
What I could do. I don't-
Anti-devil proposition
Oh.
for
I
Goldcrest.
I don't know if you would like this or not. But what I could do is pull a few strings and talk to. What's the name of the magic school?
Arcane Syndicate.
Thank you. I wanted to say Mystic Arcanum for some reason, and I think that's a different game. The Arcane Syndicate, and see if they could pull some strings and build a second branch that would be your school specifically in Avernus to make it easier for you to get the rights to build there.
That could work. Yeah, you should do that.
Really?
All right. So
All right.
explain to me real fast.
So knowing that,
Again?
you know, politically they don't agree with one another.
Come on.
But magic is
Come
important
on.
to all, and everyone wants to know more about magic. So I'm going to see if I can pull some strings with the Arcane Syndicate and see if they would be willing to build a second branch just outside of Avernus where Vincent wants to build his magic school.
So long as it's good because both are very neutral factions, and because the Wanted Wanderers are kind of pretty well known, and that seems like a very positive thing, especially the building of Avernus. It is accepted, and
Also help towards Klaz's
It also-
eventual
but-
goal of uniting everyone. So,
yeah.
Uniting the entirety of Sunder. Great.
Uniting the entire center is going to be really difficult. They will likely never agree, and it's almost good that they don't. What's up?
Was Krieg there?
Wow, yep. He would have totally... Sorry, completely skipped over that. Krieg was there.
Okay.
And Krieg would have been at the party with you guys. He also would have helped you reclaim the Older Regia and finish what Zephyr had wanted. And eventually would have continued to stay in Eregia.
There's definitely a scene somewhere in there with both of them, like just going like through like the bits and pieces. There's definitely like a still photo scene of Klaz and Krieg at Zephyr's gravesite.
Definitely. And Krieg feels, content and happy with everything. And he realizes that this is his time to stop. And with your approval and acceptance and the people there, he would want to settle down and live the rest of his life out in
Yeah.
Regia.
Definitely.
Which he does. He retires all of his dragon hunting and everything, and doesn't live in the city. Lives in a quiet, small cottage he builds out in the mountains and the hills. Cottage, I guess, more of like a Goliath style,
A
like
Goliath
stone
cottage.
home.
Goliath-sized
He's not living in a little cottage, more just this lodge he lives on
Why
the
does Krieg
outskirts.
get the fucking Kratos ending?
Yeah.
What the heck?
I'm just imagining
Weird,
Krieg, but he's living in like a tiny house, like
No, it's like a big it would be like this like wood built lodge house out in the middle of the mountains that he lives out each day, and he just performs simple work, occasionally coming down to the castle and going back upwards, and he lives out the rest of his days there. We won't go that far in the future. He'll live for a good long time, but not.
he
I
dies at the ripe old age of 75.
I was gonna say, Goliath only lived to be like 60 something.
Well, he's
He's a healthy
he's
Goliath.
in mid-40s, so he'll.
That's fine.
Zephyr was 30 when we started.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, he'd be,
No,
no,
you're
he'd
dead.
be in his 50s. He'd be in his 50s. He'd be in his 50s.
You're dead.
So but he's still strong.
Yeah,
I mean-
he's still a Goliath.
And that's where we conclude Krieg's story there. Continuing onwards, Vincent gets the permits and the money and the budget
The
to
bank
build
gives
his
me a
own
loan?
school outside of Avernus. It is connected to the Arcane Syndicate, but it is not owned by the Arcane Syndicate.
So the
It's
Arcane
Vincent's own
Syndicate,
school.
the Arcane Syndicate also probably funded a good portion of the.
Yeah.
the
What is
building.
the name of your school?
Oh, fuck. That's a good question. Also, I think it's stupid. We should rename Avernus to
We were talking about this earlier.
to
What are you naming your
non-Avernus?
school, and what are you renaming the city of Avernus?
Wait, you guys have that much control of Avernus?
They have barely a government, and they probably
gonna-
just look up to goddamn Veritas anyways.
Hey,
So-
Veritas. I think that the name
Hey.
of your city's fucking stupid.
It was meant as a memorial, but now that things are
Hey.
finally fully done, a
Yeah,
renaming
maybe
might
you
be fitting.
You know, like not
Let me
Avernus.
see what I can come up with.
Like, haha, we did it.
I'll put you guys on the spot a little bit. What are you naming your school?
You guys work on the school. I'll see what I can come up with.
What's a good name for a school?
This is your school?
Yeah, but I'm not good at names.
It doesn't have to be fancy. Just name it.
Fantasy name generator, really quick. Not Hogwarts.
Not Hogwarts. Right.
Oh great, we're gonna get defunded. Oops.
Yeah.
Oops.
What to name the school? You know, of all the things that I thought about this week, it was definitely not that.
And this has like been on his list.
Yeah.
There's gotta be.
It's got to be something.
There's gotta be a like fantasy school.
We also
in
need
here.
a name for. Oh, oof.
Magic. Oh nope. Magic school books. We don't need that.
I have names in my head. I do not want to say them because I want this to be your creation.
Y'all are right. Let's see.
J-pop group names. All right. Got it.
I believe in you. You can come up with a name.
Not on the spot.
On the spot.
There you go.
Give us a few minutes.
There we go. Magic school names.
Someone said name it after Atlantica.
Big oof.
Slafnonia.
Slafnonia.
I don't like these, and it's great. Do you mean Pola and Atlantica and
Name it school.
no
I should
and
put it in Infernal. She wouldn't be able to read it. Big oof. I'm sad.
what's with us in making magic schools though? Because like
For me, important.
then Hella's just like, let's make a magic school, and Arshkari's like, seriously, at my home.
What speaks to you?
Nothing.
Say it.
It doesn't speak to me. I could just call it the Arcane Syndicate.
2.0.
I could.
Put your own spin on it.
Should I be looking up names for Syndicate?
Sure.
Thesaurus.
Can I come up with a name later?
No.
Can you help me?
I don't want to. I want
Bounce
to be your
ideas off of
foundation.
me. Well, in the end, it's my decision. Dude, I bit my tongue again.
The Magic Cartel.
The Magic Cartel.
Yes.
The only one I can think of that can be close enough to the Arcane Syndicate is calling it the Elfrune Arcanum.
Ooh, that's dope. I forgot I had a last name.
You have to call it Vincent Special School.
Yeah, that's dope.
Alright, we're
That's
calling
dope.
it the Elfrune Arcanum
Yeah.
outside of the city of...
That's up to Veritas.
You're leaving that up to me.
I thought about naming something like I don't know.
I'm working on it.
I literally thought of Victory. That was all I
Yeah,
had.
that's what I was looking up words for victory earlier today.
It's also a port town next to the ocean. You have a fallen comrade.
We're gonna call it Atlantica.
Jesus Christ, guys.
What was her last name?
Moira.
Yeah.
Port Moira.
We could call it that.
All right, that's where we're going with. The Elfrune Arcanum.
Jacob. Come up
outside
with
of
the name
city.
yourself. Also Jacob. Idiots, why aren't you picking this name?
What?
I mean, Grace picked
I was
it.
looking for something to the effect of Reforged, but
Okay.
this is now where we're going with this.
Well,
so.
I wanted to do it.
actually,
I'm
Kate
just
Cook-
picking the name that you're going with.
Kate Cook has a better name. He said to name it the Gay Boy School.
Oh, the Gay Boy School.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So
Only gay boys here.
the Elfrune Arcanum outside of the city of Port Moira, which very fitting.
Very dope.
School is built. Many students, not a lot, but many
Oh,
students.
it's pretty hard to get into this school. It's pretty
And
top tier.
you get teachers, and you're the headmaster of the school.
I get that that potion maker in Whitecap.
Oh, okay. He teaches
Yeah, I go
necromancy.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And in potion making. He can-
All right.
He's the
Potion
defense
making.
against the dark arts teacher.
Amazing.
Shit.
Defense against the devils. That's an art form. And Vincent goes on to do that for the next couple of
They
months.
should know.
And at the end of these couple of months, I assume, the two of you. Oh, Kyria sends a proposition to Goldcrest in order to create defenses and maybe a special line of soldiers and lots of different things in order to protect them from devils and any other kind of alien invasions.
Hey, dummies,
and
you
protect them
should've done
forever.
this 20
And
years ago.
luckily, Levi is very well accepted as the king and goes, yes, and enforces all of them. So they're very well protected, and the city heads into a new era of magic and technology.
The school should have been an airship.
No, what if they get shot out of the sky?
Honestly, yeah.
And at the end of these months,
You guys fly over Goldcrest and the rival schools fire bolts at it.
and at the end of these months, I was trying to lead you on to, hey, I will do anything for you. I am the king of Eregia. Perhaps if you would like to have a wedding here, I can host it for
No.
you.
Why would you ever
If it's-
assume that's where they would think
I don't
you
know.
would go?
Yeah, why
in
would
with
you
that?
ever assume that we want people to be there?
Do you have a secret wedding?
Close friends.
Yeah, Claus, you can come.
Where do you have it?
Close friends at Class Vega.
Yeah,
Where do you
Claus
have
Vega.
it? Where do you have it?
I don't know. What do we have? It's up to you. Go with Regia. Regia's nice.
You could go there, but if Dad here or Sis hears about it,
Shh. You say nothing.
I won't say anything.
They
but
just
No
know.
The king
They'll
will
probably-
willingly sedate Clara to not invite every goddamn person in Eregia to come to this
They'll
wedding.
probably know that I'm there just when I step foot.
Who is it's different
It's pretty.
in what?
I was saying, Regia's pretty, so.
The castle in Eregia. I figure that's a pretty good place for you guys to do that. And it's very small. Very few people come. And
You guys-
your
Lander,
friends.
are
You
they
guys
enough?
get the small chapel, which is
Levi,
still bigger than
Vega,
the big chapel.
Klaus and Lander, of course, are there. And they show up,
find
and
out?
Klaus has a metal arm.
Vincent's like, how did they find out?
And he found out. And it's close
Klaus.
family, close people, and whatnot. And in the world of Sunder, it's different. It's not super religious and whatnot, but what is the person called? The
Officiating.
Yeah, who's officiating or whatever?
Corgi's the ring bearer.
Huh?
The corgi
The
is
corgi's
the ring bearer.
Perfect.
I don't know. Someone?
Typically, it's a cleric, but it can be anybody.
It's just like,
All right, we'll say it's
She's
Vega.
like, I've been writing
Wait,
this stuff.
Vega's officiating it?
Vega officiates it.
She was excited.
She talks too
was-
much.
She was
The
probably
biggest
just like,
good part about it is that it needs to be in a region because you're getting married in a region. And there's
Oh,
this
so
moment
the Vega
of,
speaks that.
of this very beautiful looking wedding, and everybody shows up, and you guys make your way down the aisle, and you're sitting there with Vega at the end, and allow me to be here for a moment.
Go for it,
And
please.
at the end of this,
oh, Lord.
the two of you are standing there, looking very beautiful, very handsome.
Very beautiful.
You're beautiful. You're handsome.
Very
And
handsome.
there's just this moment where she sits there. She says, "The power invested in me, the many holy gods, celestials, and beings who oversee our realm, by the law of Regia and all of her people, and by the grace and loyalty found in these two hearts, I pronounce you Vincent and Kyria, a unified couple bound by marriage. You may have a kiss." And the two of you are married. Everybody claps, and it's very beautiful, and
The
people
three
are crying.
people who are here.
Klaus is trying very difficult not to cry, but he does anyways. And it's a very nice night filled with festivities and accompanied by your close friends.
Drinks, of course.
Drinks, of course, yes.
I don't drink that much. Just a little bit.
That's another thing crossed off your list. If there's anything else, I think we've got everything crossed off the list here. I got one more part. And I think...
What? Are you calling in your favor?
No, not today. In a few days I will.
In a
But-
few days.
But
$2 for my sec.
What do you say?
Half
Is it
gay.
just
Damn right.
come with me for
Just
a
me?
minute. No, both of you.
Okay.
Of course. I'm not going to separate you guys on your wedding day.
Okay. What do you want?
And I just kind of start leading them. I don't say anything.
Okay.
I just kind of start leading them through the castle, I guess.
Okay.
And oddly enough, the routes that we've taken have no one in them at the moment.
They're both like, this
I
is.
know you guys didn't want a lot of people to know, so I worked this out ahead of time. And outside of the royalty rooms, whatever the most lavish room is in the castle, I'll pull out a key and hand it to you. You guys can stay here for a while, and someone will come if you want food or whatever. Just the two of you.
You're a good kid.
I'm calling in that favor when this is done.
He's just like, that's what that is.
It's kind of like this last shot moment of the three of you guys, looking not in your wizarding adventuring form, but in your very formal, wedding clothing, as the three of you are together this one time. It slowly fades, and the final moment we get on Sunder, and for the rest of this campaign, is a Vincent sitting in a chair, glasses over his eyes,
I wear glasses now. I'm an old man.
over a desk. And he finishes writing, puts a pen down, closes a book. On the front of this cover it reads, "The Wanted Wanderers." And he sits back, a bit aged, a bit older, ring on his finger, content and happy. And that's where we end the campaign.
Dang.
Thank you guys for joining us for all these adventures. It's been really fun. It's been really great. You may see these characters again in the future, but in terms of Sunder as a whole, this is it.
I like to imagine as he closes the book, there's a knock on the door, and it's just, with Grace's permission, Klaus and Vega.
Yeah.
And so it's
Yeah.
the four of them.
Thank you guys for joining us for all of this, and you guys for playing it. It was very fun.
Yeah,
It
of
was
course.
awesome, and I have no other words because I am very sad. So,
We'll be back at the end of the month with a new game.
Yep, we'll be back soon. We will be back with new characters at some point. But this has been an awesome journey, both inside game and outside of game, running the stream and all of that. It's just been crazy. And really big thanks to all of you guys. We now mark the official end to this game. And
Thanks for any donations I may have missed.
$2
yeah, thank
from
you.
Mario Sack.
oh yeah,
Knock on the door. It's Tenebu.
Shuts door. Shuts door.
yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta leave.
Love you guys. Thank you guys for all the donations and all of your guys' support.
Oh, I have to get the orange for biggest blunder. Moose down.
I think you dang orange. Okay.
Oh, he donated $2 asking for the orange one last
The
time.
orange. The orange one last time.
Here it is.
All right, guys.
Name it.
Billy.
Billy.
That's the end of the game.
Wow.
Bye.